We are live. We are live. Okay. We are live. We are live. Okay. Okay, good morning. Good morning. Let us take a look at what's happening today in the market. Any questions, guys? Just drop a question on the side. Let me know what's happening. Let me know if you understand what we're doing, and then we'll take it from there. And also, if the sound is giving you guys any issues, just drop a comment there, and I'll try to fix it on my end. Okay. So first of all, we will be starting with the economic calendar, of course. We don't have any intense news, which is fine. No restricted news in FTMO, which is fine. So yeah, and then we're gonna switch back now into the pairs that we'll be trading, and then take it from there. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna start at the beginning. We'll be starting at the beginning. We're gonna go for 5 or so pairs and take it from there. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a daily chart just to find some good pairs we can take a look at. And I think you guys would have picked up that I do a lot of trades from a nice tee-off area. And this one looks like it's about to enter that area that I like. And then we'll take it from there. So this area right here, let me just change that key zone. This is a pretty nice area for me. I'll be interested in watching this area. And then anything above, anything below, that'll be a nice spot for me to work with. And you can see we've got a nice trend line here, which basically tells us that there's a lot of liquidity at the top here. So sooner or later we need to go up. And then as you look at the candles even closer, you can start picking up some nice areas of imbalance here. Just change this to blue, which I'll try to be closed here. So these are nice areas that we need to be wary of, and we will be watching. There's a nice small one here as well. We'll be watching these areas. And then that's it actually. This is the ARCAD pair, which we'll probably want to get in. And then we've got this imbalance here. Not imbalance, auto block. Sorry about that. And then if you scroll down to find the area, you'll see just how it looks. And then here's the candle here. And then here we go. So we're basically refining that entry, and then drop to the 4 hour. Okay, it's quite long, but anyway. And it was pretty old. October 2020. That's on the daily, by the way. Okay. So here we go. And so you'd want to get in either at the open, in the middle of the candle, or the close. So this would be what we'd want to do. We'd want to get in from that area and then move up from there. Okay. So this trade will probably take a while, but we probably would get a nice entry from there. And then if I would want to get some trades for the day, I'll take a look at this area right here, just specifically this area here for the past couple of days, and then take a look at what's happening, and then work from there. So for example, on this 4 hour one, you can see you've got a nice minor downtrend, and then we've got a nice order block here. And then we've got some imbalances which we mitigated just now. And then we've got some imbalances here. Okay. And this is still that daily imbalance that will probably be filled soon, whilst grabbing most of this liquidity here. So on the 4 hour, I'll probably look at this area here to tee off from. And then it will look something like this. This is on the 4 hour, by the way. And then, okay. It's a bit messy, which I don't like. I know there's a nice sensitivity area here. Sorry about that. There's a nice sensitive area here, which we want to be wary of. I still have this imbalance here, which is basically being filled there. Okay, let's actually save it again. I had to remove most of these markups here. Okay, just simply save as imbalance. Okay, so you can see this is basically trying to close this imbalance that was created here. Okay, and then there's some liquidity at the bottom. So we'll probably want to tee off from this area, and then probably teeing off from this candle here. So we'd look at something like that. Okay, I want to also save this as well. Just gonna call it. There's a whole lot of order blocks here. Okay, there we go. And then just watching this candle here. You could probably got in with this candle going up, securing some nice profits. But we're seeing it trying to come back down. So let's see if we can re-enter. Okay, and then here we go. Getting a clearer view. It's this candle. And some would have gotten a nice entry here, but you can see there's some balances that are created in this move all the way up, which will probably be getting filled soon. Okay, so this is this one here. We can also use this one, but I prefer this one because I don't want to take out these lows. And then we're gonna go down to the 15-minute candle time frame. I'm sorry about that. Okay, and then we are getting this position more and more refined. It's actually still this candle, so okay, and then 5 minutes. Oh, still this candle. That's quite a massive drop. And then the 1 minute candle. That is a massive one. Okay, there we go. So we're only getting something like that. There we go. So that's our area of interest. Okay. And then we're going to scroll back up to the higher time frame. So we'd want to trade from this area here, going up and probably breaking the zones. And then let me just see where the next area of interest is. Okay. That's what we've got. Then you can see as it's coming down, it's creating some imbalances. So we surely will be coming back up to collect. We've collected these. We're dropping out to collect these. Probably grab some liquidity here as well. And then target all these ones here at the top. So we'd probably want to look at something along these ranges. and then leave a stop just below that. So we want to look at something like this with this pair. So we'll be watching it. We'll be keeping an eye on it and just see just how far it goes and what we'll get with this pair. Okay, there we go. So it's going to look something like this. Entry, stop, and then as you may know, we target 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 to 8, 1 to 10, and then beyond. Okay, there we go, 1 to 5. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people. Don't forget to do that. There we go. So it looks something like that. And then anything beyond that will just be moving your stop one at a time. So it looks something like this. This is how it looks. Okay, these are areas of interest, which is fine. Okay, I'm going to remove those. I'll remove this as well. And then I'm going to take a snap of this and drop it onto my Discord. Okay. As an arcade position. Arcade idea. Okay. There we go. So I'm just going to put a mark on this. And then we're going to drop down to the AUDCHF. We got a nice trade from this one yesterday. We got this beautiful drop here. Some people went in again when it came back to this level with the higher SL, of course. But we had a very nice drop from this one yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday actually. Okay. We'll still be using the same markups. But now we'll be watching for the next tier of area, which would be this one at the bottom here. So probably want to watch this candle here, the one I made a note of. I do not like just how far it is. And I probably would want to get into this position after these lows are taken, because there's some liquidity here. So potentially going to see something along these lines and probably up, or we would see something along these lines, grab that low there, and then up again, of course, or go down. So that's something that we need to be aware of. We need to watch out for, because we know overall we are at a downtrend, but there's a bit of consolidation here, so it could potentially go down further. So we'll try and avoid or rather take lower risk trades going up with this one. So just be careful when you trade this pair. Let's look how the daily looks. Yeah, we need to be careful on the daily here. So we would want to take those shorts instead of the longs. Yeah. Okay. So this pair, I am going to mark it like this. I'll probably get a better entry, guys. And like I said, you will need to be careful when trading this one. So on this first trade, we'll be looking at something along these ranges. Well, guys, if you want me to look at a specific pair, just drop a comment there and I'll take a look, because I know somebody asked me to look at the GU yesterday, I'll actually go to it just now after this. Okay, so there's pretty much nothing here at the top. It's only there's liquidity here. And grabbed this one that was laying above this trend line. Mitigated this imbalance here. Okay, so we actually don't have much to go pick up at the top. It's only this liquidity here. I think there's one of those trades I'm gonna have to let go. I will mark it, of course, and just keep watching it. But yeah, let me go down to the GU. Okay, this was done. I'm not sure if we lost it or not, but the trade went. Okay, and you can see we've got a nice trend line here. So some liquidity is laying here. Okay, there's some liquidity here from all the way here. Okay, so let me go down to the GU, of course, and then come back to the other ones. GU, let's see what we have on the GU. Okay, this is I think I missed this trade. I probably did, because it triggered, well, in the AMs, of course. Yeah, it was a short. I did miss this trade. But in a nutshell, we're gonna get we're probably gonna enter. Let me just scroll here. Okay, so we probably would have entered. Let me go down to the 15 minutes. Would have probably entered with this candle. Got stopped out on the first trade. Triggered again on this candle. Adjusted the stop, of course, of the first trade, or adjusted the entry. And then, yeah, we probably had a nice range on this one. But probablys don't work, so we'll work with what happened. Okay. There we go. So this one is one of those trades that they're gone. We can't really chase. But what we can do is watch for this. Just mark that off. Watch for a trade from this area here, or from the top again. Let's go back to the daily time frame and see what happened. Yeah, there's a lot of liquidity here at the bottom. Okay, so I would want to get in from the top again, or from the bottom. I don't see it getting to the top anytime soon. And then get in from this after it grabs all the liquidity that's left at the bottom. Something along these ranges. And then probably target that high. But also this is a pair I'm just going to have on my watch list. I don't think it's going to get you today or get to the top today. But yeah, we'll just keep watching. Okay. And then AUD USD. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, this one had 2 long wicks and I did not like that. Okay, Swiss franc. Just gonna remove the drawings here on this one. Also a bit too busy for my liking. AUD JPY. I'm still waiting for this pair to get to my beautiful entry at the top there. So this one, I think we did it last week. Yeah, we did it last week. So this is how it looks. So I'm still waiting for this pair to grab this liquidity at the top here, and then come and grab all this liquidity at the bottom here on this trend line here, and then that'll be pretty interesting. But also in this position here at the top, I don't think it would get there, But if it does, I want to be ready for it. And if it does get to this imbalance, there's a high chance it could also get to this high here. So you'd want to be ready for that. Okay, so we would look at something like this. Let me just adjust this. So this is on the daily, by the way. Let me move that. Let me move that. I'm going to move this 4-hour key zone. Okay, so this is what we have. This one was already broken. All the code was grabbed. This was a short-term view, so something like that. Okay, so there's a lot of liquidity here, quite a lot. And then there's liquidity at the top. So we've got a few directions to go. So we potentially go up, grab this liquidity, come back down, grab this one. Or we start at the bottom, come back, sorry about that, move from this area, grab all this liquidity, come back all the way up, grab this liquidity, and also take this imbalance here. Okay, so with this pair, we have 2 tier of points that will be like 3 actually. You also have a nice one at the bottom here. So we'd have something along those ranges. Coming down, we'll probably try to grab this and then close a bit of this imbalance here. So I probably want to get in somewhere here at the bottom. This is if we go long. And then if we go to the top, I'd want to get in actually at the top, not even at this imbalance. Because if we went that far, then clearly we can go further. Okay, there we go. So for now, we'll be watching this position, this short here, whilst we monitor what it's doing on this trend line. So I'm going to switch down to the 4 hours. So we're here. We are right here. I said mitigated this imbalance here. Okay. We know there's some liquidity at the top. And I see it grab these highs, drop down. We could have gotten in nicely here. If we were watching it yesterday, we could have gotten in nicely because potentially it could drop even further down. Okay, so let's look at this. So this is what we have so far. Okay, I'm going to drop down to the 1 hour. So I'm going to look at this most recent price action. Look at that. The nice order block. So I'd want to work from this candle. Yep, don't work from that candle. And I see there's some balances here to try to get filled. There's nothing in this range. Okay. So I'd look at this as well. I'm not seeing focus on it, but it's there. It's there. Okay, and then I'm going to drop down to the 15. And then on the 15, you can see this candle is quite massive actually. Just wicked in. That would be a nice trade. Okay, and then we still have some imbalances here. So it's quite busy here, I must say. It's quite busy. We've got another one here. Short term, of course. Okay. I'm going to drop down to the 5 minutes again. Oh, guys, don't forget to subscribe as well. I mean, the more subscriptions we have, the more reason we have to keep doing this for free. Okay, so there's that order block. And then I'm going to drop down again to the 1 minute. I'm basically refining this entry. And this candle is still very aggressive. Anyway, so there we go. We've got our entry zone. We want to short this position. So we'd probably want to get in somewhere along this range. If you want, you can use your fibs, of course. And then, yeah, somewhere in the middle will be fine. Okay. there's a short position here, and then basically going for these lows here as well, going for this imbalance here at the bottom, and all the other imbalances that are laying here on the lower time frame, of course. So we're looking at something along these ranges. Okay, I mean, if you want, you can go for the high. I'm not saying you'll get anything, but yeah, it's probable. Okay, somewhere here, I'm gonna go for this candle here, stop above this one here, and remember, you'd want to use a sell stop, not a sell limit. So you don't want to do this, get you into the trade and then move up and then come down. So would rather draw it again. You'd rather want to have an alert somewhere here, watch it on the lower time frame, watch the candles, watch the candle closes, and then if you can see it giving you a bit of a bullish momentum on the lower time frames, you just let it go for a bit. And then once you get to a nice position where you can see that it's losing momentum, you put your sell stop, or you can even adjust your position a bit higher, and then bam, get into that trade with momentum. That's what you'd want. Okay, so there we go. So we've got our nice entries here, stop here, and of course going for the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 1 to 8, 1 to 10, and then the remaining moving forward. So this is where we are with this one. Let me just grab a snap of this as well and save it onto my journal on Discord. And then yeah, so once I'm done with this, guys, I start, let me just show you a quick view of how it looks. Okay, I'm just going to show you quickly. Oh, even on the free channel, of course, we do drop the trades. Okay, let me just scroll down a bit here. Okay, there we go. So we do drop the ideas, and they would look something like this. Sometimes on our free channel and on the VIP, of course. We still have like 9 subscribers, gradually growing. So yeah. Okay. Let me just go back to what I was doing. So once I'm done with this analysis and picking up the good pairs, I'll basically go back down to the nitty-gritty, to the finding the entry points, and then the take profits, and throughout the day we'll just keep adjusting that and moving from there. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, this is good. This is the AJ, and then this was Frank and the JPY. So this I'm still holding on to, this idea of price getting back to the zone, and then once it does, force will refine the entry point, pick up some liquidity, grab some liquidity here, nice stops, and then taking it from there. So that's how we'd take a look at that. And then KJPY. Okay, we got a very nice 1 to 30 on this one yesterday. And I'm actually not sure why I missed an entry here, because this is a key zone now. That's another key zone at the top. Probably got it in here, but now this would have showed us some problems. Okay. Anyway, so we got this one yesterday. It went quite well. was actually 1 to 40, but yeah, minimize it 1 to 30. Okay. So what I'll do with this pair, I'd still want it to drop down to close these areas here. So I'd potentially look at another re-entry at the top, going down to these areas here, grabbing all this liquidity here that's just laying there. Yeah, so I'd want to get in at the top again for this pair. So I'd wait for it to come back up. As you can see, there was let's see here. Okay, and then there. Okay, so I'd want price to get back to this area, and then once it gets back to this area, we'll look at what it does, probably take out these highs, and then after taking out these highs, we come down with it. So I'm going to keep that on the watch list as well. Don't forget to subscribe and like, guys. Okay, so with this one, I actually missed the intro in this one yesterday. Yeah, but I mean, look at the time. There was no way I was going to get this. This morning, actually. There was no way I was going to get this. But yeah, with this, would want to watch it come from the top or the bottom. Yeah, so technically all these pairs that I have here, I am watching. Oh yeah, this one, we actually got this trade. And I think we hit one stop. And then the second trade went on, which is one that picked up from this candle. And then it's been running actually. So I think, oh, it actually closed because stop was adjusted to this level. I'll just pull up at on the chart there. I probably didn't update it in the group, but okay, anyway. So with this, I would probably also want to get in from this point after it grabs this liquidity here, because you can see it really smashed whatever was happening here, but it left some drama here, which it filled here at the top. But you can see now on this candle, this candle here, there's a massive imbalance. This is laying there, which will probably be filled now, but I wouldn't want to get in from the top. It's a bit too busy for me. I'd probably want to get in from the bottom, which seems a bit safer. Yeah, always take the dumb trades, the easy trades. You'll be fine. I probably want to get in from the bottom and probably chase. I'm not really sure what you'll be looking for at the top, because I haven't went this far to analyze what's happening with these candles. Okay, so that we're going to leave as is. Market, of course, wait for price to drop. So essentially all these pairs are being watched, all of them. They're being watched. This one didn't hit our trigger point, so and you get this massive imbalance here. So price will probably have to come back down, grab some of these, and then hopefully trigger us in, and we'll see how far that goes. Okay. And then ECAD also didn't get us in. It's been ranging. So we'll just wait for it. We'll just wait for it. EOJPY. Ooh, it's at a nice area of interest. So probably going to get a nice place to enter in this position. Okay, so with this one, okay, there's a massive imbalance here. You can see that. And also, there's a lot of liquidity at the top here. There's quite a lot of liquidity at the top. Okay, so we basically want to see price break out, fake a whole lot of people out, probably retest this level and go down as well, or probably go out, take whatever it needs to take and come back down. So I'm still short bias on this pair. What I'll do is basically try to refine where I'd want to enter. And during this, what's happening with my internet now? Okay, there we go. So during this range, this consolidation, there's more imbalances here. You'd see that there are some trends inside here that are basically being taken. Let me just remove that. There's some highs. These highs were taken, created these ones here. So I probably want to use this candle. And like I said, I want to enter when price is coming down, not when price is going up. that we definitely avoid. Okay, so this is how it looks. There's that candle I was talking about. Here it is. Okay, and then drop down to the 5 minute, just to see if we can't get in from a better view. There we go. There we go. And then dropping down to the 5 minutes, it's gonna give us a better view. Much better view. There we go. There's the candle. There we go. So that's what we are looking at. That's the entry price we want. That's where we want to get in, take what's ours, and leave the market. I mean, we are up 11% for the week. Is it 11%? Let's just take a look. Yeah, so 1% on Monday, 10.2 yesterday. So we are 11.2% up. 11.2% up. Okay. There we go. So these are our entry points. I will refine, of course. And as price keeps developing, I'll keep watching and keep trying to find some nice entries and TPs and moving forward from there. So this is what we have for this pair. Okay. That's how it looks. Save that. There we go. And then moving on to the next pair. Do we still have time for the next pair? Okay, 43 minutes. 47 minutes actually. Okay. So we covered quite a lot of pairs. Anyway, there we go. This didn't even get to our entry point, so you know, to remove all of that. It's gone. It's really gone. This one didn't even touch. I mean, like it literally just turned here all the way up. But it's still working in this range. And you can see here, there's a interesting zone here. But I wouldn't trade from this zone. It's a bit too risky for my liking. And there's a high chance it's gonna try to close this imbalance and probably drop down again. Yeah, so this is not a trade I would take anymore. And then AUD and ZD, what do we have here? Okay. This also didn't trigger. Could have been a nice trade. But yeah, didn't trigger, so nothing there. Euro USD. We've got... I missed that entry, like I really missed this entry. This was yesterday's trade. Actually, I didn't even trigger. Yeah, it didn't even trigger. And look at this, man. So this still counts. So this still a trade that I would take. Yeah, there's a lot of good at the bottom, but you can see it was grabbed here, grabbed there. Okay, so I want these highs to be taken, of course. So I'll still take this trade. I'll still take this trade. Okay, there we go. This is a trade I'll still consider. And then GA. Oh, this was a beautiful one, but we cut it too soon. Anyway, so this I would not take. I would not take this one. I would definitely not take this one. Okay, there we go. There we go. With this GCAD, oh, we missed this beautiful one. We really missed this beautiful one. But here, it was a bit too busy, so we'll probably get kicked out quite a couple of times. And maximum retries I'd go for is 3. So definitely not take it. But it's there. It's right in our face. Okay. Ignore that one. This was the trade from yesterday. I mean, this one really went in. It was a 1-2-31. It really went in. But now you can see it created a whole lot of mess on the way down. Okay, so this one was removed as a brilliant trade. Brilliant. Okay, wait, hold on a second. This was a 1-30. I'm not sure if I saved the results. Okay, let's see. June results. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, saved it. Okay, there we go. Brilliant trade. Tee off from this area at the top. And then just got that nice tank. Okay, so this we're gonna remove. We're gonna remove this. We'll check it again probably later on. We also missed this entry. And I don't know how this one was missed, but it was missed. I do not know how it was missed. Probably didn't follow up on it. It's almost the London Open. Okay, so we are almost done with our stream here. Okay, let's see. So this, it's gone. It's gone. Missed it. GU, we just took a look at it now. NZDCAD, missed the entry. Look at that. By an inch. Oh well. They do these things to happen. Okay, missed that. Missed that as well. Okay. Did I take a look at this pair? No, I didn't. Okay, so with this, we're going to get a pretty nice long entry here. We're going to get a very nice long entry. We are going to get a very nice long entry on this one. I'll just have to wait and see when it happens. So for now, I'm just going to create, I'll just go down on this one. We could also use this one here. Or we can use this one here, but I think it's better to use this one. Or I prefer to use this one. So we will be looking at something along these ranges, but of course, refined and better entry. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on highlight. Okay, so this one, yeah, we need a good entry from this, and it's at our key off area. So I'll be looking at this one as well shortly, and then I'll post it in the premium channel. Yep. And then GJ, what's happening with GJ? Missed this one. Gold. Ooh, gold. I don't know if anybody got this yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to come back in and take a look. But this would have been a very devastating trade because you would have gotten in, let's see, past here with this candle. and then stopped out here, and then this candle probably re-entered here. Let me just take a look at it from the 15-minute time frame and just see how this one would have worked out. Yeah, so it would have gotten in here, got stopped out here, re-entered here, missed that stop because the high was 975, 1910, right? 1912, 975, and the stop was 1913. So okay, you would have been fine there. And then hit your 1, 2, 3 here, and then yeah, probably got stopped out here. And then if you re-entered, you'd have gotten a nice 1, 2, 6. So yeah, somebody got a 1, 2, 3 here in gold yesterday. I didn't follow up. The position was posted, of course, but yeah. Anyway, okay, so that's it for the day. Some of these trades, I'm just going to mark that. I'm going to be looking deeper into some of these pairs, see if you can get shorter positions from your 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute, and then try get 2 good trades. Yeah, 2 good trades for the day. We'll see if we can dig and find those. Okay. Any questions, guys? Just drop them on the chat side, or drop them on the Telegram at MasterFXCFU or Uniferex Dojo, or drop them on our site. Contact us, and yeah, let us know what you think. Let us know what you want. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the community. Awesome, guys. That was brilliant. Any questions so far? Anything? Nothing? No questions? Okay, awesome. Check you guys tomorrow. Cheers, guys.